Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we have another one of these Daima free-to-play characters. I think they did a good job kind of filling up the Daima team with some of these free-to-play options. The mini Goku I don't think is the craziest. Maybe against an enemy he could be okay. This Daima Vegeta, however, I really like what they did with this guy, right? So if we just jump on over... Oh, Windows 11, hang on. If we take a look at this right here, I mean, he's guarding, high chance to dodge, an extra 20% dodge to get to 70%, and some damage reduction right there. That's pretty good. Now, remember, the guard and the damage reduction, you're just going to want to look at that as maybe him being able to tank a little bit of normals. Supers will probably blow him up still. Like it's a free-to-play TUR with 8,400 defense. He's not eating like Rose's super and stuff like that. But that could help him with normals, and then he would be like dodge or die against a super. Pretty solid. He's got this. I mean, I like, received or evaded, which is really good. He's a support. I think that this guy should be a decent option. Definitely something I think we could get away with running. Obviously, with the way this character is set up, we just go full dodge. Didn't even think 1 second about that. So, all right, let's jump in. Let's see how effective he's going to be. But this mini Vegeta to me seems like a character we could run and have some success with. All right, guys, here we are in our first run. This rotation is actually kind of decent for what I want to do right here. So, I mean, we could get Vegeta built up, right? Remember, we showed that his stats either getting hit or dodging, and he gets 50% attack and defense with every target, basically, and 20% crit. So this is, what, 2, 3, 4. So he's going to be fully built up instantly. Let's go. Let's go. Now, I think we're probably going to want to, like, definitely dodge the first couple of attacks, because I don't think his stats are going to be very high right here, yeah. So hopefully, I mean, this is turn 1. Gogeta is not at his full power. Dodge the first couple. Oh, okay, dodge. Yep, there we go. Yeah, okay, the only problem with running all these free-to-play characters, you guys look at our HP already, right? Like when we run Mini Vegeta and we run Pansy and we're running all of these free-to-play TURs, the team's HP is just so low. That is a major... This is we're fully built up, by the way. Like, that is a huge issue. The very low HP. So these are guaranteed crits. And Vegeta is giving defensive support, but I don't know that it really matters so much here, right? Because, like, Daima Goku is just going to counter, and then Pansy either gets one shot or she dodges anyway. Now, I mean, I guess we could say Vegeta did hold up in slot 1 in a GDC fight, but certainly against those, initial attacks, we would want to dodge before he gets built up. I mean, when we're, like, seriously running this guy, like, all right, playing to win, the aliens have the lasers pointed at the planet, we're running him in slot 3. Like, it's a slot 3, like, free-to-play support-type character. It's just, yeah, like, running too many of these characters and not, like, a bunch of... This, like, if you talk about the power gap between TURs and LRs, I would say this is, like, a huge part of it that people kind of, like, don't really discuss, and that's your HP. Because LR's stat spreads are just so much higher, right? So, like, the team overall, you just have so much extra room for error. It's just, it's great. Like, right now, we're at 47% HP, right? Think about, like, with some of these, big-time LR teams, we'd have, right now we have, like, 320k HP. We'd have, like, almost 500k on some of these big LR teams, right? Like, so that's rough right there. It's rough. Yeah, so, like, let's take a look. So, like, UI Goku, right, has 22,000 HP. Daima Vegeta has 12,000. Daima Piccolo, he's a ban unit, but he's at 15,000. Pansy, free-to-play character, 11,000. So, it's like we start running a lot of these types of characters, and our room for error drops to almost nothing at that point. Alright, guys, so we have this next rotation right here. Yeah, this is pretty perfect. We can go ahead and test this out. Wait, this is the friend Daima Goku? Well, let's see how it works. Sometimes the friend Daima Goku is not really able to, like, go in slot 1 as effectively as mine, right? Now remember, him attacking right away, though, is going to trigger some extra support for Daima Vegeta. Remember, this is Vegeta fully built up, right? So he's been hit twice and 3 dodges. You know, either counts. So we're fully built up. All right, let's see how we do. We do have the revive available. I'm putting Vegeta in front of Gogeta's super. He's at double digits. Okay, nice. And remember, his stats are going to go up a little bit once Daima Goku supers right here. Or, I guess, attacks, right? Alright, so let's see what this is going to look like with the extra stats we're getting. See how good we're going to be looking here. Okay, sure. Alright, Daima Vegeta, show us. Remember, Vegeta also is at guaranteed crits, by the way. He has guaranteed crits. Alright, so he's at, what, 12 million right there? Sure, there's a guaranteed crit. Then we have the other one. This is a guaranteed additional super that he's got. Even free-to-play characters these days get guaranteed additional supers. No hidden potential system. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's see. So we're looking to dodge this, but we can see how well he'll tank it if he eats it. We dodge it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, there he is. I mean, bro, he's chilling in front of big boy super attacks. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right, guys. We had a decent kind of like run there. Pansy ended up not dodging, but that was it was pretty good. Like we could see how Vegeta, he could actually do a little bit here, right? Like he's not a complete throwaway. The only thing is, like, you know, we run too many TURs. Like, look at our team right now. 670k HP, and we're at 99%. I mean, that's just crazy. That's crazy, right? It's just, in some of these really nasty fights, like, you know, GDC type fights or something, that truly is just unsustainable, right? So, all right, so this is a nice little rotation here for Daima Vegeta, fully built up. You know, we've got some nice support. We got a bunch of his links up. Daima Vegeta's link set right here. We have Saiyan Warrior Race, Prodigies, Experienced Fighters, the Saiyan Lineage, Royal Lineage, Prepared for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. That is what Daima Vegeta is rocking in terms of his link set right there. So just a lot of like typical kind of like Saiyan links. I would say nothing really too good or too bad. I mean, it's solid. It's solid, right? Like there's like decent characters will come out that we're going to be able to have this Vegeta link up with, right? So no real issues there, I would have to say. Okay. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and see this rotation right here. And then I think we could probably finish up, but he's a decent little character, right? Like, we used him against a GDC fight, and he held his own. So, I'll definitely take that. It's just, again, the only thing is we don't want to dive into too many of these TURs at the same time, which really could lead to issues, right? You just... you do need those big LRs, at least a couple, you know, to help boost the team's HP. Really important, right? Alright, so here's this Kid Gohan. By the way, I feel like Kid Gohan from early Namek Saga is a character we could see as a Dokkan Fest at some point. I mean, remember, he's not going to be, you know, oh my god, mega Mondo hype. I mean, he's more on the lower hype scale, but, like, that's something we could see, right, Kid Gohan? If Krillin got a Dokkan Fest, I think Namek Saga could be a good place for his Dokkan Fest as well, right? Like which version of Krillin to get the Dokkan Fest? The one that kills the Cybermen, he got the LR for that. Namek Saga is pretty untouched for Krillin. Cell Saga, maybe. I mean, he does have a pretty large role in Cell Saga. And then he probably wouldn't be Dokkan Fest Krillin from the Buu Saga. So Namek Krillin, when Krillin gets his eventual Dokkan Fest, is probably where they would do it, right? Namek Saga Krillin. And maybe he would have, like, they could make it similar to the LR where he had, like, a transformation into, like, having the armor. Like, they could, right? So, all right, there we go. There is Mini Vegeta. I actually like him. I think he's an effective character for sure. All right, guys. So, yeah, here was the Mini Daima Vegeta. Man, we got through this one quickly, huh? But I feel like we saw his kit pretty quickly, right? Like, okay, all right. So this is Stable Combat Power, Vegeta Mini Daima. Leader skills, all types key, 3 and 70% of stats. So, does have kind of like maybe like a link leveling team, like leader skill or something like that. His passive skill, Adapting to Change. He gets 200% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he gives all allies 2 key and 50% defense if there's another Dragon Ball Seeker ally in the turn. And then another 1 key, 20% attack, and 20% crit. You know, having the support is nice. A Dragon Ball Seeker ally around is not going to be a huge issue. Because, I mean, you know, the way these Daima characters are set up is to be used together. So we're going to be using them with, you know, Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who is Dragon Ball Seekers. And all these Daima characters are Dragon Ball Seekers. So that is not really going to be an issue right there, unless we're running like full Pure Saiyans, I guess. Then Vegeta guards. He has a 50% chance to dodge, and he has 30% damage reduction. Now, remember, the guard and damage reduction, you want to view this more as a tool for him against normals, right? The dodge is for the supers. Then for every attack Daima Vegeta gets hit with or dodges, he gets 50% attack and defense up to 250%, and permanent 20% crit, and, you know, so 5 attacks targeted, and he'll have guaranteed crits. Then if there's another ally whose name includes Daima, Glorio, or Pansy in the turn, Vegeta gets an extra 20% dodge and a guaranteed additional super. So that would put him at 70% dodge, guard, and 30% damage reduction, which is really good. I mean, for a free-to-play, like, that's how you make a free-to-play TUR, dude. That's perfect, right? I mean, dude, even, you know, Dokkan Fest TURs or LRs having that, like, 70% dodge, guard, and 30% damage reduction, that's good. That's very strong. So he has a W kit right there, I think. His super attack is the slash arrow kick. He gets 50% attack and defense and does supreme damage to the enemy. Well, 50% attack and defense for 1 turn. 12 key multiplier is 140%. That's the normal level we usually see from band units, free-to-play TURs and stuff. Link set, Saiyan Warrior Race, Prodigies, Experienced Fighters, the Saiyan Lineage, Royal Lineage, Prepare for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. So just kind of like, you know, a lot of like typical Saiyan links with some Vegeta characters, some Gokus and stuff. So a decent little link set. Links up decently with Bardock as well. Some Brolys, right, have like Prodigies and stuff. You know, there's Kid Broly right there. So, yep, not bad for the link set. Finally, we need to just take a look at Mini Vegeta's category teams here. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got. Mini Vegeta, of course, is on the Pure Saiyan category team. Okay. Vegeta is also on the Dragon Ball Seeker category team. One thing I've really enjoyed with Daima characters coming into the game is how much impact they've had on this category, right? Huge impact on this category. Then there is also the Vegeta family category team that he's on, which is cool. Okay. Yep, very good. We also have the Worthy Rival team that Mini Vegeta is on. I'm waiting for this one to get a leader, man. Needs a leader really bad. It really does. Then Vegeta is also on Gifted Warriors, which I think is in discussion for best category in the game right now, for sure. Definitely in discussion at least, right? Then he's also on the Bond of Parent and Child category team. Okay, very good. We need a lot of these like big like leader skills, the all-encompassing ones have so many characters on it. We really do need these to like kind of get new leaders for sure. Then Vegeta's also on the Successor category, one of the new categories of the 10th anniversary year. And then finally, Vegeta is on the Time Traveler team. Now remember, it's because the Japanese translation is, you know, like those who transcend time and space, right? So it's because Demon Realm is in a different dimension, right? That's why all the Z fighters who go to the Demon Realm are on Time Travelers. So makes the category even crazier because we know, like, you know, adult Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and adult Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku are very good chance that they're New Year's or 11th anniversary coming up, right? So monster additions added to this category coming, I think, soon. So there we go, guys. There is the EZA Mini Daima Vegeta. I like him. I think he's got a great kit for a free-to-play character. The only downside is, you know, we lean on too many of these free-to-play TURs, and our HP is not going to be looking very good for the team. So let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.